I promised you a cooking video. We were going to get a cooking video with Chef Judy, who's a culinary master. Today, we're going to be making lasagna. And she's already got quite a bit in the works. So we're going to sneak over there. We're going to see what's going on. I think she's fixing to grate some more cheese, so I might have to be quiet for a second. But what all have we got going on, Aunt Judy?
Ground chuck.
Okay.
1 pound of ground mild Italian sausage. We ground those together. Then I have poured in 1 jar of Prego with fresh mushroom. So we've got that stirring right here. It's simmered. It's just about ready. Here we got the noodles. I'm making 9 noodles for the lasagna because that's how many it takes. You put 3 in a row on the bottom of your pan, and you layer it with your meat, your cottage cheese, and your cheeses, and it's so good.
All right.
And then we have French bread over here that we will slice, and we will put some olive oil with probably Italian seasoning. Let me see, where is it? Italian seasoning. And then we'll put in some Parmesan cheese, put it in the oven and brown it, and it is so good. It'll remind you a whole lot when you go to Zio's in Springfield, the way they make their bread, and then they have olive oil for you to dip it in. It is so good.
Notice we get the big thing of Italian seasoning.
And then you
and then over here we're grating cheese.
We're grating right now cheddar cheese mild. You got to have a whole pound of it. Well, not a pound, it's 8 ounces.
And then there's Johnny.
Here's John. Now watch this. If you want to see something really good, you got to watch this right here. Just a few little chops, and John, sit.
Good boy.
John, down. John, sit. The way to my dog's heart is cheese. Simple cheese. He loves it.
I wasn't recording yet. Okay. Right.
Now, as we start doing our layering, we always get 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese, 8 ounces of mild cheddar cheese, and 8 ounces of pepper jack Monterey cheese. You shred them, so we've got 3 containers with it all shredded, and we're going to alternate all of this with cottage cheese, and we also have Parmesan cheese. So, you cook your noodles approximately 10 minutes and they're ready. So, we pull out our noodles. We're going to put them in our pan. And I like to buy, it's called Barilla Lasagna. You can buy all the other lasagnas and they're always going to be short in the pan. These will always fit your pan. And you get really upset when you have an inch over there that has no noodle on it. So, always use Barilla. Okay, now we're going to put our noodles in. Now they may overlap just a little bit, but that's okay. It just makes them really good. And now we're going to put the meat in.
Okay.
And what I like to use is Prego fresh mushroom. To me, that is the most outstanding. I used to make my own sauce, and that was 3 hours getting it made. Every time we do spaghetti and we do lasagna. But when I found Prego, I mean, okay, let's go. So now we take our pan, and we're going to, because in this is, like I said before, a pound of hamburger meat. I use ground chuck, and a pound of Italian sausage. And what you're going to do is you're going to have 3 layers of noodles, 3 layers of meat and cheese. And you cannot go wrong with this.
It is hands down my favorite food she makes.
Now, we're going to use a little pepper jack cheese. Use a little mozzarella. Now we're going to put some cheddar cheese on. And now we're going to use cottage cheese. I had forgotten to get cottage cheese, but Lalana was good enough to pick me up a box. That's all we could get was Dean's, and it was good. So we're going to have Dean's instead of Highland. You just put a little down there. And while it may look a little clumpy, we're going to smooth it out. But you'll use about a pound of cottage cheese, and that's what it comes in as a pound box. But this one comes in 5 pounds, so we're not going to put it all on there. We would have to have a super big pan to do all that. Okay, kind of smoothed it out. Now you take a little Parmesan, and you shake a little Parmesan on there. Now we're going to go back to the noodle. I like to use my hands, so there's noodle. Noodle. Now we're going to come over here, put some more meat sauce on there. And it don't have to be smooth, because as it cooks, it'll just kind of mingle out there. And it'll be so yummy. And now we're going to go ahead and put some more cheese on there. I thought I'd try a Stouffer's pizza, this frozen pizza, a frozen lasagna. So I bought some because I didn't have time to make it that night, and we were having a dinner at work. I took them in there to work, and they go, after they taste, "What's this? Where's your lasagna?" Didn't do that again.
There's just no beating Aunt Judy's lasagna.
Now, cottage cheese. We were watching a show one time, and it was called, it's that fishing show that's on Sunday night. They fish up there in Maine and Maryland, and they go fish the tuna. And they were showing them, they were fixing their Christmas dinner, and they're Italians, and Christmas dinner was lasagna. We have turkey, and they have lasagna. But he put pepperonis in there. That sounds good. Okay, one more layer of noodles and meat. Now the way you do your noodles, you drain them after they're cooked, and they cook about 10 minutes, they'll be ready. Then you put some cold water on them because they are really hot. And then that cold water, it's warm now, but it'll cool the noodles down to where you can pick them up and put them in. Now we're going to put the last of the meat on. My husband would not eat lasagna. And when I tried it this way, he loves it. Now this last one, I'm going to put the cottage cheese on next, because I want the cheese on the top to melt and make it look so pretty and golden brown. I used to make spaghetti and meatballs, and my little girl, she was probably about 3, and I was getting ready to make spaghetti and meatballs. She come in and she goes, "Are we having light bulbs tonight?" I had no idea what she was talking about, but she got the meatballs mixed up, and she thought they were light bulbs, so we always called them light bulbs after that.
That's so cute.
Now, she didn't like tacos, so I'd fix her some meatballs when I'd scramble up to make us some tacos. And she'd have her meatballs on her little tortilla, and that was just fine. Or she'd call them light bulbs.
Oh, man.
That's memories, folks. All of those wonderful things is memories. There's an old song that says, when you're talking about your memories, it said, "I'll go to the grave loving you." That's our little girl. How she would sit on the side of the cabinets with me. I'd cook, she'd lick. By the time we got the dish done, she had most of it on her, but she was so happy. Okay, it's ready to go in the oven now.
All right. And oven is at 375.
Yep, for about 30 minutes.
All right.
And this will all be ready. Now, since it's really full, it would be best to put a cookie sheet under it, so if it does drip, it'll catch. Now, this pan that I'm cooking in is 48 years old.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, this was American made. We got this when we got married as a wedding gift. It's baked so many pies, so many cakes,
So many lasagnas.
so much lasagna, chicken casseroles, lots of Italian and Mexican food in there. Well used.
Yep.
So now we're going to wait 30 minutes. We're going to put the timer on. And we're ready to wait.
Yay!
Yay!
And there it is, guys. Oh, can you see the lines of deliciousness coming off of that thing?
It will be.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to get some plates and we're going to chow down. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Say goodnight, Aunt Judy.
Good night. Good night. Look, I have to tell you a story behind these green beans. This is a good story. Lalana actually brought me 2 of those things of the cottage cheese. So I called my neighbor back here because she cans all the time. And I said, "I have a 5-pound of cottage cheese. Would you trade some green beans?" So I ended up with 4 quarts of green beans and a quart of these lime pickles. She said they're sweet. Sounds like I got the sweet deal.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto ad un giro d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto ad un giro d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante.